Ciwi aita kacong cica, gas krong kita pasling acua penti. Tong hitwa ma aki ingko tu.
Those Sith are always trying to goad us. Why don't the Cellcats stop them?
Kakinca nawabakon, pichage borang. Ciwi aita kacong cica, agi ingko. Tong hitwa ma aki ingko tune. Potong hitwa ma ji aki ingko tu. Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smakto. Kakinca nawabakon, pichage borang turang. Acua penti, yun patisa, dicuba ji. Ciwi aita kacong cica, agi ciwa aita kang kica na cupernivo. Pun muli tong hitwa ma aki ingko tune. Potong hitwa ma ji aki ingko tu. Tong padoku. Ciwi aita kacong cica. Atis kadosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma. Kuya tong hitwa ma aki ingko tune. Potong hitwa ma ji aki ingko tu. Ciwa aita kang kica na cupernivo. Ciwi aita kat. Ciwa aita kang kica na cupernivo. Kakinca na wabakon. Pichage borang turang. Nada cawa ciwi aita kacong cica. Agi ingko tune cuna muli. Tong hitwa ma aki ingko tune. Potong hitwa ma ji aki ingko tu. Tong padokun nona. Ciwi jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma. Kuyami jus. Tong hitwa ma aki ingko tune. Potong hitwa ma ji aki ingko tu. Tong padokun nona. Jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma. Kuyami ciwi aita kacong cica. Agi ingko tune cuna muli ra. Ciwi aita kacong cica. Tong hitwa ma aki ingko tune. Potong hitwa ma ji aki ingko tu. Tong pat jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma. Kuyami jusku cita nai. Tong hitwa ma aki ingko tune. Potong hitwa ma ji aki. Opa na oto bokasa. Pampaki muliraku. Kon mulis limo po iwangaku. Laboda na winki smaktoma. Jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu. Chawana boto da tuka ulwan. Laboda na winki smaktoma. Jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu. Uba batu konchi. Jiska da soki kupa. Kon mulis limo po iwan. Jiska nichu. Kinba muli rato na ji. Uba batu konchi.
Sorry, buddy, but the hotel is closed. Ever since the murder, the Selkath have made me keep this place locked up tight. Only the Selkath authorities, and those authorized by them, are allowed in. This old Republic war hero by the name of Sunry was seeing the Sith woman here, Alasa. Well, they were seeing each other, but the other night a blaster went off in one of the rooms. Sunry got seen leaving the place, and the Sith woman was dead on the floor. But not everyone thinks this Sunry did it. So the Selkath are holding him in prison, while the case gets sorted out. In the meantime, they closed down my hotel. But enough about my problems. You can't stay here while the investigation is on. You'll have to find someplace else to stay. Sorry. Sorry, buddy, but ever since the murder, Me? Oh, right. I'm Ignis. This is my hotel. But since the murder happened, I haven't exactly been able to do a lot of business. That's the price of law and order here, I guess. Yeah, maybe you can find someplace else to stay.
What are you doing in my room? I'm too tired to enter a discussion with you tonight, and you can speak to me tomorrow at the Mercenary Enclave if you wish. Good. Leave me to my privacy.
Yes? Yes?
Yes?
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid. Kolto is a precious resource. Its healing powers are near miraculous. During times of war, Kolto becomes even more valuable. As long as we have the permits, we will continue to harvest Kolto and ship it to our Republic soldiers battling against the Sith. Of course, the Sith enjoy the very same privileges. If there was some way we could gain an edge over the Sith in our Kolto supply, but the Selkath are fiercely protective of their neutrality in this conflict. They do not want to grant either side an advantage. A beautiful place, Ahto City. A paradise on the water. But remember, within the city itself, the Selkath have absolute authority. They're a tough race, but fair. Obey the Selkath laws, keep the peace, and you should encounter no problems. I assume you received a visitor guide to the city when you docked your ship. I regret there is little I can tell you that's not in the visitor guide, my good Jedi. My duties rarely permit me to venture beyond the walls of the Republic Embassy. Oh, of course I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council. An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manan? Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first. We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Ahto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Faraxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back. It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, We have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do. There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far. Good. It's a logical place to start. But you should also hear about the other options available to you. We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for passcards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way. Good. It is a very intelligent and skilled individual who can crack the matrices of a Sith encryption system. But there is one last method you should know about in case all other options fail. The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a passcard to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first? Good call. Just make sure you don't push him too hard or we might lose him. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen. Please refer any questions to our diplomatic corps. Thank you.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of passcards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns. The strings of numbers that end the code sequences. If we could complete those strings, we would have the key to their encryption system. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. Well, the second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? Of course. If there is anything else, I am here to help.
Hey, great! You sliced the encryption on those cards. They change the codes regularly, so you'll have to use it pretty soon or not at all.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet. The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves so force compulsions won't affect them. Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell what they know. Do you want to interrogate him now? Well, the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from force persuasion. We have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while. What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch. Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback. It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, he may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then? Hey, you! Wake up! Someone wants to talk to you.
What do you want? You're not. You lies. You work for the Republic. You think me weak enough to give in to false promises of wealth and riches? The Sith are stronger than that. We will have it all eventually anyway.
The Sith will never trust you again, spy. We're the only place you have left. Tell us what we want to know.
Never. I am Sith. I will never betray them. Your Republic is weak, and will soon fall at any rate. There's nothing you can do to me, Jedi, that the Sith wouldn't do worse. I'm not afraid of you. What do you want? What companion?
The gutless Sith worm is already starting to crack. We'll have what we need within hours.
Ha! The Sith are stronger than you. Each one of us. You'll never break us. Nothing you could do to us would make us talk. We Sith are stronger than you give us credit for.
Of course, they would never believe we let you go so easily, but they would all too happily believe you betrayed them.
The Sith are not that easy to fool. We would see through your petty deceptions and destroy you for the way you try to humiliate us. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Tila? How did you find out about her? You think bribes will work? You must be dumber than I thought to think that a Sith would join the losing side just for credits. Do whatever you want. I know you will fail. My fellow Sith are probably even now trying to free me. Ha! You couldn't have her. You're bluffing, Jedi scum. What do you want? You're not. There's nothing you can...
Giving up so soon? I think he could last a bit longer. Come back if you want to try to break him again. You're back. Do you want to interrogate? Let's get it started then.
What?
Of course, they would never believe.
You can't do this to me. They would kill me in ways too horrible for you to imagine. Nothing you can do.
The gutless Sith.
This... What? All right. All right. I'll tell you what you want to know.
What's the passcode to the Sith base?
It's Zeta 245698 Alpha. Just no more.
Good. With this pass, you should be able to get into the Sith base without trouble. Just don't delay too long, or they might learn that he's been captured.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base? Time is a critical factor. We cannot allow the Sith to decode that data recording, or our operations on Manan would be compromised.
This street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street. Hiding behind the Selkat laws. Typical Republic cowards.
Queedle is the local favorite. You should cheer along with us. He needs the encouragement.
Back off, Republic scum. A man like you couldn't hope to satisfy a Sith woman.
You got any armor plating for my spook bike? I thought this garbage was free. You actually sell this junk? You... Don't worry, junk man. When I want garbage, I'll be...
Only people who have business with the Sith are allowed inside the embassy. You can ask, but I doubt you'll get many answers you'll like. Go, stay, doesn't matter to me. If you want to, you can even wander up to the embassy gates. But don't expect to get inside.
Move about your business, human.
What do we have here? A lost off-worlder, perhaps? You're probably here for the swoop races. Track is through the west corridor. Get moving. I hate the rabble the races attract. They're always trouble. I'm no guide. The Sith don't suffer questions for long. I am fond of the sport, true. But it's more about hating races I don't think should win than actually paying tribute to those I favor. Hurry it up. This is a poor use of my time. You should know not to annoy one of you. I am fond of the sport. Hooked Jax shows the proper spirit of competition, and it has brought him to the top before.
The Gamorrean? You're joking.
Brute force to the finish. He's very efficient. Hurry it up. This is a poor use of my time. Then seek out a helpful fish for answers. I have no interest in the affairs of the Selkath, and you have no reason to inquire about mine. Of course you do. Good riddance.
What are you wandering at? I don't have the time or desire to bother speaking with wandering idiots. Go join the other transients in the swoop race area. At least you'll all be contained. I will get tired of your voice in short order, so make it quick. Nothing about the current state of the races make me want to watch, especially if it means associating with the cattle grouped in there now. I admire the mercenary spirit of Cassandra Matilde. Other than that, no.
Her mercenary spirit isn't what's selling your doctrines.
She does have other qualities as well. Good. This visit was dragging.
We might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Terrace into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this, when we win this war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment.
Sorry, but you're too late to recruit me. I've just hired on with the Sith. Of course, if the Republic has a better offer. And why are you bothering me? I'm here on Manan to find work as a mercenary. I'm not here to chat with tourists. Sorry, but you're too late to recruit me. Hey, keep your lectures. The Sith pay well, and they pay up front. That's all I care about.
Jawana bota ayuat tahunga jakanki dora, kachi kuita hodonga. Topada bungwal yakando do nado chuchut. Jawana bota ayuat tahunga jakanki dora, kachi kuita hodonga. Topada bungwal yakando do na.
You here to cheer Cassandra? She's a fine racer. I hope she knocks Hukta out of the running.
Hukta Jax is insane. He just smashes through everything to the finish. I guess we should expect that from a Gamorrean.
Sure, the swoop circuit is suffering a bit with Terrace gone, but we still have some good racers to watch.
This isn't the best track, but it's better than the Dust Bowl on Tatooine.
Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu Aithaudonga. Tonghai tuam Gigi Yumalithpa Angninkotu. Tolbada Bunkwalya Gando de Nagochuch Takom Justak Miki Grabel Mogo. Kachichu Aithaudonga. Kachichu Aithaudunga. Inkin kuno bamulira chikun. Slima Bodonna. Takom Justak Miki Grabel Mogo. Kachichu Aithaudonga. Tulpada Bonk Molya Gando da Nago Chuchut. Tonghai tuam Gigi Yumalithpa Angninkotu. Tulpada Bunkwalya Gando de Nago Chuchut. Kachichu Aithaudonga. Tonghai tuam Gigi Yumalithpa Angninkotu. Tolbada Bunkwalya Gavatumpa Kunpalya Mokapata. Takom Justak Miki Grabel Mogo. Kachichu Aithaudonga. Tulpada Bonk Molyagan. Inkin Kunoba Mulir. Tonghai tuam Takom Justak Miki Grab. Muchashak Pangpa.
Kipuna Nabonsha. Kavadumpa Kupaliaya Mokarpata.
Jawana bota ayu at tahunga cha kanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topada bun kwalia gando do nano chuchut. Tiska du suki gumba na bona na gachu. Abto inkotu. Topada bun kwalia gando nado chuchut.
Good race, Sector Champion. I guess you'll be off to the big tracks once the circuit is back up.
Woo! That was an exciting time you turned in. Nobody else had a chance.
Racers like you are why I watch the sport. You dominated the whole field. It was exhilarating.
Are you sure you're not a pro? You sure seem to know what you're doing out there.
Mokau dangya foki. Chachiska do punta kakaspaka. Banno oto.
What do you want? I don't waste time with fans. So if this is about an auto print, forget it. You can buy one when I get more made up. Wait, no. You're the new sector champion, aren't you? You're really cutting into my profits. What do you want? We'll get it over with. Of course you do. Everyone wants time with the fabulous Cassandra Matil. There just isn't enough of me to go around. 2 years. But that's more than enough time to know the secrets behind the sport. It's all about the image you portray. Hukta is the thug. People like him because he's mean. I'm the pretty one. The one that people want to take home. Even if we don't win, we're easy to remember. That keeps the fans coming back. So race organizers want us at their tracks. Local racers don't bring in off-world crowds. They need us. At least they would if there was still a functioning circuit. Yes, hurry it up. Don't hurry back.
Ubapatu Kochi, Tom Nongbong Shang Yung Yang, Tom Katok Smakdelia, Jawana Bota Ayuata Honga Chakanki Dora, Kachi Kuita Hodonga, Topada Bungwalia Gando Donado Chuchut, Muksha Papangpa, Bolawana Chikne, Bamuli Slemo, Podawanga, Kunbes Mulira Rabes, Chiska du Suki Kumpa, Nabona Naikachu, Agto Inkotu, Topada Bungwalia Gando Nago Chuchut, Kabachi Kuita Hodonga, Yalamo Inkatun, Jiloba Mulira ni Bobo, Wango Kumbes Gang, Bamamarulira.
Duftadan Gelfa, Hoisidan Gelfa, Papuelta, Kolo Du. Puna! Kavatumpa ku palia muka bata! Jiyoko ku tumpa ku...
Ichuta! Yun patisa! Inba ni chalora kun... Ichuta! Yun patisa!
Kipuna na bonsha. Kavadumpa kupaliaya mokarbata. Chinapala mule tonki ba non tontek. Tuni chachon kun ne mule brabast. Mucha shakapaka, yi ki kun no ba mula draki chichon. Mucha shakapaka, yi ki kun no ba mula draki.
You must be here for that Pazak Masters tournament. Never have much use for the tourneys. Bunch of pretenders, if you ask me. I can give you a real match before the tourney starts, if you're not scared to play me. So lay your credits down. We ain't here to play for fun.
ni winki smack toma. Wana kun best chingpa ma rulira. To. Yatuka ulwan kinku. Jawana bota ayu hatta honga cha kanki dora. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun best chingpa ma rulira. Jiska du suki gumba na bona na gachu. Abtu inkotu. Topa da bunkwalya. Jiska du suki gumba na bona na uba patu kochi. Yatuka ulwan kinku na ba. Kuyabi jusku na jik.
Mucha shak pangpa. Inkinku no ba.
La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun best chingpa ma rulira. Jawana bota ayu hatta honga cha kanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Jiska du suki gumba na bona na gachu. Abtu inkotu. Topa da bunkwal. Jawana bota ayu hatta honga cha kanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topa da bunkwal ya gando don. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun best chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kuyabi jusku na jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Rundi hodonga chihon. Yatuka ulwan kinku na bamu.
Mucha shak pangpa. Inkinku no ba mulri. Mucha shak pangpa. Inkinku no ba mulri.
Uba patu kochi. Tom no. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun best chingpa. Uba patu kochi.
Kakincha nawabakaon. Baba Hassan Shan. Baba Hassan Shan. No Bamudi Ra.
Uba patu kochi. Tom non bon. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun best chingpa ma kuyabi jusku na jitanai. Uba patu kochi. La boda ni winkismak. Uba batu.
Kakincha nawababa. Bob.
Uba batu.
Kaki. Baba.
We've got all the proper culto training permits, so back off.
Hey, I'm working here. Go talk to the diplomatic rep if you got something to say.
I was told that you're a friend of Jolie Bindo, and that Jolie has returned to the sector.
Please, I must speak to him. It's very urgent. My name is Elora. My husband, Sunry, and Jolie are old friends. Now Sunry needs Jolie's help. Please, I beg you to bring Jolie to speak to me about my husband. Sunry's life depends on it.